Yeah.
I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. And it's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy shit, okay?
Big boy shit.
This big boy shit. You was
there
out,
it is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool.
But saying that it gets you orgasmic, that's a strange thing to say.
Well, that's just what I want. I wanted to find out because you're really bright. And I thought you would figure it. No, I'm being very serious.
No, I know. I know you're being serious. But, I mean, no one will understand that other than you. Like, that's your mindset. Like, no one will. But I think that, like, all the things we were talking about before, the way you drive yourself, the way you push yourself, the way you put yourself into that frame of mind, no one's going to understand that other than you. So no one's going to understand you getting an erection from thinking about hurting someone more than you will. You're the only.
There has to be fear-based in somewhere.
Fear-based? Maybe.
The first time I did it, it just blew my mind. Then I did it again and said, hey, you better get in shape. Let's get in shape. Let's get in. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah. And listen, and that's what I did.
I told you. Hey, you're fucking up. Especially when you think about...
See, I'm not the guy you have to say, hey, Mike, man, you know, you gained a few pounds. Let's kind of work it out, man. You can do it. Hey, you big, fat, dumb nigga. Get your shit together. Look, you big, fat motherfucker. You're a fat, lazy motherfucker. That motivates me.
You need to hear that. And you need to tell it to yourself.
Yeah, no, anybody, the right person needs to tell it to me, too.
Who the fuck's going to say that to
you? They do. Hey. Listen, where was I? Was it somewhere around Freddie? I went somewhere.
In the eyes of the law is worth more.
How strange is it that we put like a monetary value on actual life itself? Wow, it's just such a strange concept.
Yeah.
Did you see that guy accidentally hit that moose with his car?
No.
Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Number one here at the new place. That's crazy.
Kind of weird, but I like that.
Silver Star Whiskey. Yeehaw, motherfucker. We are Americans. So I see that flag, I'm like, fuck yeah! Fucking America!
Who cares? This is a podcast. You got to stop that shit. Fuck your dumb ideas. I so don't give a flying fuck.
Fuck you.
You and I are not on the same page on a lot of things.
Like, what are we not on the same page of?
No, I think I'm much more. Well, we joke around.
Really?
Fuck yeah, bitch.
What are you doing? What the fuck, man?
I might kill you, bitch. And that's not to be taken lightly.
I'm gonna fight this out.
I'm not even gonna fucking argue with you.
You can't argue with me.
I'm too big for that.
There's no way we can argue. How can we argue?
Exactly.
I'm not interested in arguments.
I have no argument. There's if you don't mind me saying, this is fucked up. Oh fuck, what the hell? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Oh!
You look good.
Oh, thank you.
You did. You look like you're well rested. Like the COVID lockdown has done you well.
Thank you. It's dizzying how sexy power is and how sexy you feel when you have it, and I'm making money hand over fist over hand over fist. I could go online and look, I'm a millionaire. Look at this, I'm a millionaire. This is the most fantastic thing ever. From now on, I'm only gonna fuck women I can kill. I watch porn on my fucking iPad, that's all I do. I am the straightest human being sexually in the world. I don't see anything wrong with any of it.
Come on, man. All right.
I thought you're supposed to be smart.
No. Stop saying that. The problem with that kind of thinking is, even if you think you're right, you got to understand, like, what you're doing is not nice. It's not civilized, it's not polite. And if you decide that you're going to do things that are not civilized and you're going to justify it, people can do things that are not civilized to you.
What are you talking about?
I know what you're doing, bro.
And how do you not see that coming, you idiot motherfucker? So if you want to come beat me up. But if I didn't care about hurting you, I could throw you into that table because you're little and I'm big.
Okay, I see what's going on here. With a guy like you and a guy like me, and you we don't necessarily work together.
I think that people will watch this crap no matter how bad it is.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
What have you been doing lately?
Well, the world is going to hell in a handbasket. Everything is getting worse in all possible ways, and there's systemic racism everywhere, and it's utterly unfair, and it should be torn down and rebuilt. You end up dead.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dead.
Listen, man, I've told you 1,000 times.
Dead.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not good.
What the fuck is this?
Wait a second. There's a problem here. And you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Done. Fuck that motherfucker. That's why I woke up one day and put it on Twitter. You're a cunt.
You know,
BAM!
Well, what the hell's going on?
Suck my dick.
Well, if you're surfing, you don't confuse yourself with the wave.
What fucking are you talking about, man? I'm going to send you to a place where you get fucked every day.
I'm more virtuous than you.
You know, I'm not doing this shit.
You know, we were supposed to talk for an hour.
I know you're having a hard time here.
And I mean, we're trying to sort something out that's really, really difficult.
Okay.
Right? Because you can't start a long-form discussion when you've got 6 minutes. And if you're trying to talk about something that's deep and difficult, well, you want to talk about it because you've got the access then and the opportunity, but you've got your 6 minutes. You can't help but turn into sort of a glitzy entertainer. And so it cheapens everything.
No, it's not going to work. I'm not saying nothing out of line here. Unfucking believable.
Look, there's systemic racism everywhere. And the reason that there isn't perfectly equal outcomes is because of prejudice. So you have to do things, you have to value some things more than others. Then you have to act out what you value in the social environment.
I can't commit. I ain't got that type of fucking commitment. Fuck you.
So it's a discussion as far as I'm concerned.
But let's be honest. It's over.
No, because...
Motherfucker! The other night I was starting to get a mini anxiety attack. Do you know that? No edibles, no nothing. I was starting to get a mini anxiety attack.
Hello, Miley Cyrus.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, Joe.
Pleasure
How
to
you
meet
doing?
you.
You also. I'm happy to be here.
When someone's in the public eye and someone's as prominent as you are, you become a way for them to access money.
More than you would fucking think. I tell myself all the time, if you're not enjoying this life, honey, you got it coming in the next one. Because I better fucking love this life. It's the best one. I couldn't imagine being in a different body.
Fuck yeah.
I've become the face of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people that love me around. I can get over things easily. I don't fall to the floor and crawl up in a ball. I'm pretty much one of the only chicks in LA with a mullet. My parents are awesome. I have a Johnny Cash tattoo that was handwritten. Okay, so I'm 12 years old and I'm printing physical copies of my albums. I shot a magazine cover. I did an interview. I drove from Tennessee to Canada 9 times. My grandma was on a popcorn diet. was vegan for a very long time. I have 22 animals on my farm in Nashville. I've got 22 in my house in Calabasas. I've watched every bodybuilder's YouTube. I had a surgery in November on my voice. And I got a bathtub on Craigslist. My great-grandma was an alcoholic. You know, my granddad was an alcoholic. My grandma's an alcoholic. I want to do my own children's book series of realistic children's stories. This is what I feel like.
All right.
So that's it.
You're remarkably together.
Yeah.
and then look at how many people there are. If there was as many people or chimps as there were people, it would be chaos. You wouldn't be able to leave your house. If there was as many chimps as there were people, you would never be able to get to your car. They would mug you every
eat
chance
you.
they got. They would rip your fucking feet off and fuck your ass. They would do whatever they wanted to. They would do whatever they wanted to.
I think that would be the one animal actually you definitely don't want to have an
gorillas and
encounter.
chimps? Dude.
You may as well choose a croc because they'll kill you right away. A chimp will just take your face off and your genitals off.
doesn't rip your
Gorillas are
genitals off?
less likely to attack you.
Yeah, they are.
Gorillas will fake you. They'll fake charge you. And you have to stand
Just
your
to
ground.
scare you, right?
It's a mock
They
charge.
want you to get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. You're staring at me, you crazy
And
asshole.
the chimp's gonna rip your dick and face off.
Well, we're so soft. We think it's okay to look at a wild animal in its eyes. That's how
Shit,
stupid
not
we are.
me.
Hi. Hey,
challenge.
we're cool. We're cool, man. We're from National Geographic Society. We just come to make sure your baby's okay. Fucking crazy 800-pound silverback
What's wrong
bursting
with
through the
people?
trees. Gets right in your face. He's got fangs and he only eats vegetables.
I know.
And the fangs
Shredded.
are only designed to fuck you up. And you couldn't even imagine what an 800-pound gorilla's strength is like, because you would think of it as like an 800-pound man, but it would really be more like a 3,000-pound man.
It would twist your head off like this, man. Like, boom.
Rip you to pieces. Probably more than 3,000. Probably like a 5,000-pound man.
sure.
Some ridiculous number.
Look at the muscles on a 200-pound chimp, man. When they lose their hair.
Oh, they're
A lot of muscles.
disgusting.
Oh,
Troll-looking fucking
God.
horrible-looking
I've
beasts.
stared at those muscles forever.
If we had as many chimps as there were people, everybody's always down for chimps. And look, I'm not saying we should exterminate the chimps. Don't get me wrong. But let's just be realistic. If chimps were everywhere and they had full freedom the way people do, we would have
that
a
noise.
fucking serious problem.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the first problem was someone said that was okay for those chimps to fucking hang out with us, man.
And if you don't think chimps will steal babies and eat them, you haven't been paying attention to the literature.
That's
yeah,
right, sir.
I haven't been paying attention because I'm terrified.
They will
they
steal
will.
babies. Baboons will
From
steal
each
babies
other.
for fun.
From each
Baboons,
other.
I knew. Baboons are
Evil
wild as fuck.
fucking cunts.
Yeah, baboons are
Evil cunts.
When you
baboons.
carry your baby on the back, on your back, it's not a good idea.
Baboons are creepy dog fucking monkey things. Brr. Nobody's got a pet baboon.
No.
in
Some
New
people
York
do.
City. Do they? In
Yes,
New York
they do.
City?
Bro, I don't know about New York
Well, they
City.
do in Africa, I know. There's like baboons with fucking masks
I
on.
feel like every
problem- the
time I'm
problem
in
with
here, I'm
monkeys-
terrified, man.
I know.
Every time. Last time I left, it was volcanoes. It's like, you're going to die any minute, bro.
Listen,
Volcanoes
this is what you do.
explode.
Keep away from volcanoes. Don't run for office in Russia. Make sure. make
Don't
sure
get a baboon because it will challenge you eventually.
we keep the chimp population to a minimum.
Yep.
Everybody was down for chimps. If chimps were like squirrels, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, you'd
you
be dead.
would be fucked if chimps were running through the fucking
Look at
park.
the muscles, look.
Oh, good.
This is my favorite.
googly moogly. Look at that thing.
Look at the muscles.
Oh my God, they're so strong.
Go to well, there's a male where look at that.
And what's really that's
Look
the
at the
same
one
chimp, I think.
squatting right
but
there.
what,
Look at
yeah,
that.
but what's really fucked is
Pair of balls on them.
He's got some balls and no
that's
dick.
what they all look like. We just usually see them covered in hair and we don't realize it.
That's right. Got some thick wrists on that guy, and those hands built for brutality.
Look at his nuts.
Built to pull your
Look at
eyes
his
out of your
nuts
head.
with no dick.
No.
Just-
Well, no, he
no
has
wonder
a
he's
dick.
ferocious.
He has a dick. He's probably playing with it, man. He's probably holding it up with his extra long fingers.
You're not putting him in a rear naked choke.
Well, you're not doing anything to him.
No.
Oh my God, he would laugh at you.
Bro, look at that gorilla
The
down
gorilla's
there.
a different thing.
Yeah, and it's,
What?
oh my God,
Lord.
Jesus fucking Christ,
the fuck?
he's so big. Oh my God, that thing's so big.
6 foot, 600 pounds.
Again, not messing with a very big piece,
You
though.
oh no, they have tiny dicks. As a
Tiny,
matter of
tiny.
fact, there's a difference. And notice how he says tiny balls too. Here's what's interesting. Give you a little science. And with primates, there's a direct relationship with the size of the testicles and the promiscuousness of the surrounding women. So the more the women are just fucking everything, buck wild up in here, the more the dude's balls get big, and that exists in cultures as well.
For sure. I live in LA.
Yeah.
My balls are huge.
Humans have the largest dicks, though, of all the primates per capita.
Yeah.
You know, per size, per
Right.
measurement.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you measured us pound for pound, our dicks are the biggest because we're the biggest hoes.
Yep.
Not necessarily like us and bonobos.
Bonobos fuck a lot, huh?
But our dicks are bigger. The thing about gorillas' dicks and balls is that the gorillas are so fucking unchallengeable. They could have little tiny puds and they still get all the pussy.
Makes sense.
There's no one coming along. There's no giant gorilla just stroking it, sitting by the side of the fucking pond, eating bamboo shoots with a giant shillelagh, just letting all the other gorillas know, like,
With a
listen, baby,
Shiva-like lingam.
get over, fuck this 1-inch killer you've been fucking with. Because gorillas have 1-inch dicks.
That's so disappointing.
But if you look at it in a gorilla's way, a big dick is a big target. You want to get your dick bit by a snake. Might be the difference between survival and death when you're out there living in the fucking jungle. Okay,
guess,
you want a tiny dick with a pee hole so small that one of those little ball-eating fish can't swim up there and eat your ball sack out from the inside like they're known to do.
I heard back in the day, like in the Roman times, a big dick you were made fun of. It was like looked down upon. Is that true?
No,
it's the same today. It's
That's
like
what
the
I heard.
internet. It's like the internet. The Roman days were like Twitter. If you have a big dick on Twitter, yeah, but the blood goes to it, you become a retard. It's been proven the body can't support a dick that big.
The Roman statues,
That's why he's so
the
fucking
aesthetic
stupid.
was to keep the penis small because it took away from the body and how hard it was to chisel like a realistic body and foot and all that out of the marble. So you kept that area.
But I heard
That's
about
the
it.
story. I
That's
bet
the
there's
story,
a bunch
yeah.
of dudes jacking off on a statue of a giant cock. They probably took the cock and they were butt fucking the statue in the middle of the square, like backing each other up on the statue of this giant cock.
I just heard back in the day, if you had a big old dick in the Roman times, like they made fun of you, like you're an outcast.
No,
that's hilarious.
I don't think so.
Fun, make
No?
fun, boys. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
real funny, fellas.
Yeah.
funny
Real funny,
with
man.
Sorry
dick
about my
jokes.
heavy dick.
Could you imagine if that is the one that's the one group of
Oh yeah, it's gone ballistic.
Did they record it?
Hey, yeah, good one. Yeah.
It turns around.
head.
Yeah.
Can we please just have sex?
What? That's it? Just sex?
That's all I want. I don't want anything more.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes!
Like, why don't you want more with me? Why don't you want to be my man? Just want. It's just.
Fuck that.
We're gonna take it to the next level.
I'm not doing that.
Just do it.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Why?
This is fucked.
I'm such a cool chick. I'm so fun and easy. Like,
just nuts.
I gotta find a husband.
I knew it.
I am never gonna find a fucking husband.
Shut up. Get away. We gotta go.
What did I do?
Stand up. Just fucking
You're
get up
fucking
and
my
go.
boyfriend.
Just go.
You motherfucker.
So she pretends to be nice, but she's mean.
What's your special? Wasn't even funny.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, maybe. I put out a hit on the dark web for you to be killed. I paid the guys $100,000 to do it.
Did you really?
You are dead. Look what you've made me do.
We're going to war. Like shit is about to happen. It's going down.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt you.
Do it. I love it. I just got kind of horned up.
Can we please have sex?
Fine, spit in my mouth.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Dude, you survived. What's up, buddy? All right.
I survived.
He survived the Joey Diaz experience.
You know, I got a text from Tom Segura. Tom, right?
Yeah.
And I said, because he asked me, we were backstage about to go on stage at the main room, and he's like, I want you to do my podcast, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, awesome. And then we were texting just about my schedule with him. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go see Joey Diaz, da, 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 da. And he's like, dude, fucking gummy bears, watch out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't understand what he was talking about. Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? I honestly didn't, like, I was like, whatever, I don't know what you're talking about. And then once I got there, you know, I smoke weed sometimes. You know, I don't smoke all the time, but I like to smoke weed sometimes. But as far as the edibles, I'm like, Dean Gelber is like giving me some like pot stuff, but like cookies and shit. But then like he was eating these gummy bears and they're in a bag. And I was like going, fuck, okay. And he gave me just like an ear or some shit. And that was it. And then I was just like talking him. And then like literally I couldn't talk anymore. I couldn't talk.
So you
and
only
I
ate
like
a part of it,
only
right?
ate a half of one.
Well,
and
he's got some
I
that
had to leave.
He's got some that are like 500 milligrams, which is just insane. So you probably had half of that, which is like 250, which is fucking insane. That's an insane amount of weed.
But
unless you're an OG.
Yeah, I had done mushrooms once before when I was younger, and it felt like that.
Yeah, well,
you know?
that's to the risk of repeating myself over and over again, which I do all the time. But when you eat marijuana, it's processed by your liver, and it produces something called 11-hydroxy metabolite. It's a totally different psychoactive substance that's 4 to 5 times more psychoactive than THC. So that's why it hits you like that, and that's why people think they got dosed, because when you smoke pot, the 11, it's not psychoactive, but when you eat it, it's processed by your liver.
Yeah.
It's something called a 1-pass. And that's how it produces that.
Yeah, and I can't believe he let me drive home. Like, seriously. I mean, I could have, like, because when I was driving home, I was like, dude, I got to go. Like, I stopped. I go, I can't answer your questions. And I said, I have to go. And I left, and I drove out, and he let me drive. Like,
you got to understand, Joey Diaz found his mother dead on the kitchen floor when he was on acid when he was 13. He would let you fly a fucking plane on those things. He doesn't give a shit. He's just like, you'll figure it out, cocksucker.
But anyways.
So when did it hit you? Like, you did a podcast, like how deep into
probably
it?
15 minutes into it. And I couldn't speak. I had to stop. Like, I couldn't speak.
Did he ever release the podcast?
I don't know. I think he did the audio, but not the video.
Oh.
I told him not to do the video because I couldn't answer any questions.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to see myself that fucked up where I can't even talk. Yeah, those edibles are fucking terrifying. They're
And
goddamn
he was
terrifying.
eating them like they're like,
He's different.
Skittles or some shit.
He's a different type of human. Well, there's a lot of those people now because edibles and marijuana has been legal for so long. There's so many medical patients in California that you get these people that have insane tolerances. And they're just doing dabs and eating cookies and just like, Jesus. It's just like, they go down a hole.
The whole marijuana movement and that whole thing is so much different than when I was growing up. When I grew up, we used to smoke it. We'd go to the beach and we'd put a towel over us and we'd hide it. Now, like last night, I was at the Funny or Die party, and it was the 10th anniversary, and I was just walking around. It just smells like weed everywhere.
Yeah. I'm Mike Tyson.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to know, did you beat up your wife?
I wasn't expecting that. That was a really sucker punch right there. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And I can understand this perfectly.
What was it, 10 years ago or something? It was pretty awesome.
You know what I think about? The legalization of marijuana in America, free.
Wow.
Isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
I smoked marijuana a couple of times.
Throwing you out, be like a zombie, you're in a zombie swagger there.
I happen to believe, and I believe this for 30 years. He has heroin, here is marijuana, they're at the same level.
Nah, man, I keep away from that stuff.
We can argue about the pluses and minuses.
You can't be in right frame of mind to want to do this stuff. Realize that.
I'm trying to get counseling. Free. I can't find it.
Some fucking pills, Mozines or something.
Didn't do much for me. Other people, I guess, have different.
I can't wait. I want you to come by to the ranch.
I can send out a tweet on it. Corporations buy our marijuana. Free and available.
You're a sick fuck.
I don't know.
I want to distribute all over the world too.
Free.
Listen, stop. Can you get me some tigers?
Absolutely.
Imagine that, man, you be in an Aston Martin or a Ferrari, you have a tiger right next to you.
I believe we can do that through executive order, and I will do that.
Yeah! I love you.
I was so flattered
You
by
have to be.
I felt darkly flattered, and then I went on your subreddit. I saw
Don't read that.
the votes for
Those
who
are
would
crazy people.
I saw the votes for who would be on the #1 thing. I wasn't even listed, Joe.
Those people are fools.
No, they're not. I actually
listen to me. They're fools. I know what I'm doing.
Look at this fucking knife,
Yes.
dude.
Tuckamore Custom Knives. Shout out.
I do feel like a kind of.
Those people are fools. They're wrong. Listen.
Well, if you could have one thing for Christmas, what would it be?
Oh, yeah, peace on earth or something.
No, something real.
Something real.
Come
Isn't it
on.
sad?
50 Cent asked for like a Ferrari.
You know what? I'm a very fortunate person, and I don't want anything material-wise. Just, happiness. We just keep this happy ball rolling. You know, that's it.
So are my two friends that are here with me today.
Oh my God.
bitch! She's so sickening. Yas, Kennedy.
You know who Kennedy is?
I know every single one
They
of
all
them.
do the same move. They drop down and do the split.
That's what I think when I'm watching your shows too. You know, all the same stuff.
But
Yas.
Did they record it?